Hey guys, George Confoy here. I know it's been a minute since I put up a video. This one here is a video on fixing my mother-in-law's brake lights. This just happens to be Sophia, who was my assistant today. She did an amazing job. Say hi, Sophie.
Hi.
Aw, so cute. Love her. So I'm going to show you quickly how to repair that, and without further ado, let's get going. All right, folks, so the very first thing you want to do to determine what it is that you need to repair your brake lights and to get them to shut off when nobody's in the car and when your foot is off the brake is check the driver's floor. See if you can see like 4 or 5 broken plastic pieces like I have here in this video. In this case, there are only 4 broken pieces. Essentially, what those pieces are the previous pedal bushing. So you want to determine if that's your issue. If you don't see anything like that on the floor, chances are you might need a brake switch. But in my case, I needed a brake bushing, which is more than likely your issue. That tends to be 95% the reason for this issue. So that's what you see here in this video, and that's the very first thing you want to look for. All right, guys, if for some odd reason you can't buy the bushing, because of the fact that you discovered this late at night or after hours, I'm going to share with you where you can find the fuse to the brake lights. Super simple. It's actually underneath the hood. So you'll see here in the video, I show you where the compartment is, and it's the 15 amp fuse. You'll see here in the video that I had already removed it. You want to do that just so that you don't kill your battery. You may have just charged your car to get from point A to point B, and the last thing you want to do is to have to do that all over again because you still can't figure out why your brake light's not going off. So tip number 1, remove the fuse, but don't forget to put it back in if you have to start your car up and travel somewhere prior to fixing this, because people won't know if you're stepping on the brake or not. But this is just kind of like a temporary fix to avoid your battery from dying again. All right, before we can actually replace the pedal bushing, we have to remove the bottom part under the dash that reveals access to the brake pedal and where the pedal bushing is located. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do in this particular video. There's just one twist knob that kind of locks it in place. Once you loosen that up, you'll see that the left side will kind of come down a little bit. You just got to pull on it a little, try not to break anything, but the rest of the panel should kind of drop down. Again, revealing where the brake pedal is, where the brake pedal switch is located, and where that pedal bushing goes. All right, so the panel is now removed, and you can see how I have the camera focused on where the bushing would go. It's a little difficult to see because I don't have gray light on it, but there is a hole in the part of the pedal that would allow you to put the bushing in. And I'll show you what the actual bushing looks like so that this way you have an idea of what I'm talking about. It just kind of pushes in. You might not be able to push it in because it's kind of an awkward position and you got very little space to work in. So once you kind of get it in somewhat, let the brake pedal go and it should press up against the switch and push it right in. That's what I had to do, but hopefully this video kind of helps you to understand you know what I'm referring to. You could see in the video where as I'm pressing on the brake, the pin comes out, but then when I let go of the pedal, you can see how the pin doesn't go all the way back in. There's a little bit of the pin being shown, which means that, like, picture yourself driving down the road, and if you just tap on the brake a little bit, the brake lights will come on. So without that bushing, it basically sends the message that you're pressing on the brakes a little bit when in fact you're really not. All right, so here's the part you're going to need. It's the pedal bushing and pedal stop assortment. You got 2 bushings in there. There's a white one and a black one. For the Honda Fit, you're going to need the white one. I think other Honda makes and models have a similar setup, which is why they have the black and the white. But I know that in this particular example, we're using the white for sure. There's a SKU number 74015. I bought mine at Advanced Auto Parts. You can see the photo here, $7.99. I think they run like an online special with 25% off, so you may want to buy it online, okay? So that's the part you're going to need. All right, so I installed the bushing, and you can see now as I press on the brake and let go of the brake that the brake switch is engaging and disengaging properly, meaning that the pin is going all the way back in, and then when I step on the brake, it comes out, and again when I let go, it goes all the way back in. So it's important to have that bushing in place. So hopefully this video helps you. And now just a quick test on the brake lights. We want to make sure that the brake lights come on when you step on the brake pedal. And of course, we want to make sure the brake lights go off, more importantly, when you take your foot off the brake pedal and when you shut your car off. This way you don't have any future issues with your battery dying and any issues with misleading people who might be traveling behind you. So again, I hope this helps. Please give it a like or a thumbs up, and please share this video with those that might have brake light issues with their Honda Fit or other Honda makes and models. I assume that the setup is somewhat the same. Again, thank you so much for viewing the video. Again, I hope this was super helpful. Enjoy.